Hi, kindergarten friends. I'm so excited to be able to video and have you listen to me read a story. I have missed you so much, and I hope that you've been learning and working hard at home and doing some playing and listening to mom and dads and grandmas and whichever adult you're living with or visiting. I know some of you might have to go to an aunt or uncle or grandma during the day. So hopefully you're doing well. I miss you and I can't wait to see you again. You can give me a big hug and tell me all about your time at home. So I picked out a story tonight. I came to Karina's bookshelf behind me and picked out one of my favorite stories about Mrs. Wishy-Washy. It's called Mrs. Wishy-Washy's Farm. Now we read one of her stories at Christmas time. And this is written by Joy Cowley and it's illustrated by Elizabeth Fuller. And if your mom and dad don't know what the author does or what the illustrator does, maybe you could tell them, because we talk about that at school, don't we? The illustrator draws the pictures and the author writes the books. Here we go, Mrs. Wishy-Washy's Farm. This is Mrs. Wishy-Washy, and this is her farm. Here is her house and her truck and her barn. Here is the barn. Here by the barn is the old tin tub where all the animals go for a scrub. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, moo, the cow cries. I hate this old tub. I've got soap in my eyes. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, ee, the pig squeals. I've been scrubbed from my nose to my heels. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, quack, the duck moans. I've got suds in my feathers and aches in my bones. I just love the farm animals. The scrubbing is over, the tub goes away. No more washing, the animals say. Moo, moo, ee, quack, quack, quack. Bye, Mrs. Wishy-Washy. Mean old Mrs. Wishy-Washy. We are leaving you and we won't be back. Wonder where they're going to go. Where would an animal run away to? Fast down the highway, they run side by side. Where will they go? Where will they hide? Ee, the city, squeals the old pig. We'll go to the city where the barns are big. This is what they're calling the barns. Are those barns? They look like big city buildings to me. But the city is as wild as a farm stampede. There is nowhere to rest and nowhere to feed. The three hungry animals walk into a barn. There is food on the dishes, but it's not like the farm. The cow looks around with an anxious face. I think we could be wrong, eating in the wrong place. I think so too. Do you know where they went into? They didn't go into a barn. Where do you go to get food that someone gives you on a plate and you order from a menu? A restaurant. Along comes the cook with an angry shout. You'll be roast on toast if you don't get out. They run for their lives to the barn next door and find themselves in a hardware store. Oops! Look, they got in the paint and the hoses. They're a mess. Then a van pulls up in two shakes of a tail. It's the pickup van from the animal jail. They're taken away. Oh, what bad luck for the cow and the pig and the poor old duck. Oh, goodness. They sit in a huddle, hungry and pale, in the cold, muddy cage of the animal jail. Then the unhappy cow and the pig and the duck hear the chug, chug, chug of the old farm truck. Oh, I wonder who's bringing the truck to get them. You think Mrs. Wishy-Washy? They moo and they squeal and they quack and they cheer. It's dear Mrs. Wishy-Washy. She is here. Far from the city and back to the farm, the animals run to the old wren barn. Now Mrs. Wishy-Washy fills up the tub. Come on, you three, you need a good scrub. Oh, bliss, says the cow, and she jumps right in. Oh, bliss, says the pig with a happy grin. Oh, bliss, says the duck, splashing in with the rest. There's no doubt about it. Home is best. Wishy, washy, wishy, washy. Look at them all. They needed a good scrub. They all had paint all over. They're glad to be home. The end. I hope you enjoyed our story. I will make another one of these videos soon and send them to you. I miss you all. Goodbye.